Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Aggies and the Bulldogs. All eyes on this team and what they've been able to do with their bats recently. Been ripping the cover off the ball.
Yeah, the way they've been putting up runs, it honestly looks like they've been taking BP out there, Boog. Excellent timing with their swings and clutch with runners on base. You name it, they're doing it. But can they keep this pace up today? That's what I want to find out.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Now the starting pitcher in this one, number 31. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But
2-1.
I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Slings to first. He's out. And now the center fielder. 1-1 now. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. That'll make it out of here. He circles the bases, his 17th of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. And there's the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Missed inside with the curve. And there's
That's a ball. Take your base.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So 2 down. Now the left fielder. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And now Kent. The shortstop takes the ball.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and our pitcher tonight, Miles Patton. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boogie becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run-scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Settles under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, number 10. This one in the air. Hines takes the catch, and there's one gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next is the designated hitter, Gavin Cash. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1 down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground a second. 2 up, 2 down. Out. And the batter now, Harrison. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Up the middle. He's got it. And that is out number 3. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Bryce Shanks. Hit on the ground to short. Kent gets it to first.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. And 1-2.
1-2.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Whipped it down the line. Nice job of standing with the fence.
One out. Runner at second. Sanders will hit next. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nolan Stevens, the next to hit. Slapped foul. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the right fielder. On the ground, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. That's a first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the center fielder. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Batting up, the designated hitter, Aaron Down.
Now at the plate, Aaron Down. Fastball is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder. Swing and a drive, deep right field. On the move towards foul ground. Can't get there. This one lands. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And K is his third of the game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now here is Sawyer Reeves. Inning over.
He's out.
And we're back. Here's the third baseman, number 8.
Number 8.
On a line out towards center. Chance. Holds it in on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and you saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Fires over to first.
That's an out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, number 6.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Kent. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. He can't bring it in.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Hunter Hines. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Runner at third, nobody out. Chance getting ready to hit. Rip to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here's the catcher. And the count 1-2. Looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back, all you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
And
One
now
ball,
it's going to be
2 strikes.
Sanders. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
The second baseman, number 10.
On the ground to third. One away here in the fifth. And now the DH, Gavin Cash. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Reese calls it in, 2 away. Here's the catcher, Harrison.
Number 16.
Ball 2.
Chris, he's currently the team
2-1.
leader in stolen bases. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. Out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Stevens. And a bunt back to the pitcher. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense. And they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
No outs. Runner at first. Down the third baseman is Reese. Our grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner stops at second. First 2 reach to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
First and second. No outs. Now at the plate.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that is a big first out. Now the left fielder.
Number 7.
And this could be trouble. Runner around third. He'll score and they tie. Headed to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. No, he's in there.
Well, here we are, first pass through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now it's the shortstop, Sawyer Reeves. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball hammered left field. See you later. Home run number 10 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Digging in, Hunter Hines. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 32. He's into the game with the bases empty. Four runs already in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. That's ripped. Base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One gone, runner at first. Now, Bryce Chance. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hines leads off first with 1 away. Runner takes off. One fouled off, 2-2. Got him swinging.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
That's the third. Over to first. Out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 5 innings complete. The Bulldogs on top here, 4-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Charlie Foster.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the first baseman. Center field. Chance under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter. That was not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 28 preparing to come on if needed. Number 26 also getting ready. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Chance makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 17.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bulldogs have the lead, 4-1. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate. Sanders. Off the mark there, 2-2. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fly ball down the line. Corrals it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Nolan Stevens. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls.
Now batting.
So up next, Ace Reese. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Goes down looking.
frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Number 28 gets the call from the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Chance sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab. Here's the left fielder. Outside with a breaking ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That smash towards center. Chance makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And they'll do it again. On the ground, right side.
Let's go.
Throws to first.
That's an out.
And that'll do it. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 30. Isaac Morton on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Sawyer Reeves. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And at second. Caught a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Ground ball up the middle. Kent boots it.
That was a great effort to lunge and pick that one at first. The throw was way short, but he almost bailed him out. Just couldn't get it to stick in the mitt.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Chance. 2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. That's
ball.
A little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Oh, a great flip.
Right there on the tag.
And they got him.
Not sure if the runner got a great read on that. That slow dribbler, you just got to make sure the direction is right. And that time he made a bad decision. Tough out at the plate.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Pitch
2-2.
misses there, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and the inning is over. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, number 10.
For the Aggies, the second baseman, number 10.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Simmons, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Number 26, also throwing. And there's a foul ball. Up the middle, Reeves. Whips it to first. He's out. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now it's the DH, Gavin Cash.
Ball. Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
Now batting, number 16.
Harrison digs in now. His righty-lefty splits there.
Let's turn 2.
Cash, the base runner at first with 1 out. Into center and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now the first baseman. Swing and he popped it up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 28 out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Luke Dotson takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now it's the right fielder.
Hey, you got this.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. So now a pinch hitter, number 12.
And this is a big at-bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
The tying run at the plate.
Strike 2.
And there's a real chance they get
1 ball,
this without
2
allowing
strikes.
a run. Hit on the ground to the right side. Hines. The flip to the pitch. That into frame. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Sanders. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. New pitcher on here, Grant Cunningham.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And
Ball,
that one's
no.
a little bit low. And the count 2-1. And now the right fielder, Nolan Stevens. That one hammered. That's back there. And that ball is gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Hitters are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Now here is Ace Reese. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Aaron down will hit next. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Pitching change here, Luke Jackson.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one just misses.
2 balls.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. And here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Sawyer Reeves, the next to hit. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the 9th, leading off number 17. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there.
1 ball,
and
2
count
strikes.
1-2. Action in the pen down there. Number 48 getting ready to go. Williams getting cranked up as well. Caught him looking for his head.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's the 3rd baseman. Hard hit, right side. The throw to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, number 3. Swinging a foul straight back. Dotson is just 1 strike away. It's softly on the ground, left side. Ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling. You're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shamley saying so long.